Yeah, Naive is one of those tunes that, in some ways, one song can change your life. And I think Naive was a bit like that for the band. Like, we'd had some success, but that song was the one that kind of set us up as a big band, and so it's really nice that it still seems to be finding new audiences, and so I guess in answer to your question, like really proud of it, and happy to reinvent it and keep playing it.
The crowd also, when we play it live, I mean, they bring them so much joy, and just it's just that it makes it. It's just great to play it for them, really.
For sure.
So in the live sense, it's always fun to play.
It was it kind of started out of writing sessions out in America. It started in Los Angeles, and I think the concept of it to begin with really was we were trying to not get lost in moving forward too much. We were trying to like regain a bit of like the identity of what the band was, and it wasn't really like a step back, but it was just saying like we want to make a real guitar record, and quite unfashionable time to do it. But that was kind of definitely on my mind, was quite intentional to do that. So we went to a kind of band producer and it started flowing from there. And so we kind of started with that concept, and then just like albums they just kind of blossom. It was just like started out a few songs, and then before you know it, we had a collection, and then we were in the room together.
Yeah, that's it. I remember just going in and it was quite exciting to be able, for all of us to sort of be in the same room recording, tracking together as opposed to individually, which is more what we did with Listen, the album before, just to get, the dynamic of the band. That was really, really exciting, I remember.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've always done what we wanted to do, but being on an independent label and having our own imprint, it's been quite freeing. And we did the album without even having a label. We paid for the album, we made the album, and then we went to Cobalt. And I mean, it's quite a big step. And we A&R'd the record ourselves and things like that we'd not done before. But yeah, so let's just give it, it's just positives all round, really. I mean, I think we benefited from being on a major label for quite a few years, but major labels aren't really the place for bands anymore. They just aren't. If you look at any of the big bands that have come out recently, most of them have come from independent labels. The majors are focusing on pop, and that's. So it's great, and we feel like we're part of something new, don't we? I mean, it's a brand new world.
Yeah, the whole new world.
Cobalt, whole new world.
Yeah.
Exactly. For each of you.
Well, I mean, in terms of favourite songs, Weight of the World is definitely, which we've just started playing, actually, live. I'm just feeling really good. I mean, that's just a beautiful song, respect. Respect. Yeah, man, I mean, I love that song, and Picture Frame, and No Pressure. Yeah, man.
Tesco Disco. It's got a great drum beat. Drum beat.
Drum breach.
Yeah, all of those ones were special moments, weren't they? Yeah, Weight of the World was a good one because it'd been around for a long time, and we just got a really good recording of it. It was an old song, and it's great when you breathe new life into an old song, because like I always liked the song, but we never recorded it properly or in a way that was presentable.
Turned out good on the album, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Not really, because we we put like 14 songs in this thing.
There's
In the end, I
quite a
think.
few. There's a couple, that will probably, I think, there's like, like limited edition, or I think there's one in Japan or something, or.
Yeah, I think we're doing like a deluxe.
Yeah.
I mean, there were loads of ideas, but and we actually, we scrapped the bare bones of an album before we started Let's Go Sunshine. We went in. It was basically my fault, I hadn't really written any songs, and we went in to do some more work with Inflow, who produced our fourth album, Listen, and it was very musical recordings, and they're just, we didn't manage to use any of them. So it was a bit of a journey, and there were songs that got lost, but once we were doing Let's Go Sunshine, it was. I mean, most of those songs have made it. Once we knew once we were on that track, you know what I mean.
Yeah. That was much more of a sort of steady trajectory once we were there.
Yeah, pretty cool, man. Yeah.
Did you actually?
It was great, Yeah, well, we didn't really have time on this occasion. When we saw them, it was very brief. We're still waiting for our photo.
Yeah,
But,
they need to approve the photo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm waiting for a phone call every day. I'm by the phone. Is this the day we're gonna get the thing? Yeah, I mean, for me, it was pretty surreal meeting them. I have to say,
Yeah.
it was the first time I'd met them, and it's just
It's
aliens, man.
It's like when you see them as a band, it's different. Like when you chat to one of them individually, they're like people. But when you see them, and when they came into the room, because like I said, it was very rushed. When we played with them in Germany, but we'd done some shows with them before where we'd sort of spent a bit more time. But yeah, they all walk in, and it was just like it is like they're like cartoons or something. It's very fucking weird.
Very surreal.
But they, we were just really touched, and I think the fact that they're aware of our music, and we got asked back to do more shows with them, like shows a level of respect, and like if you want to be respected by any of the people making music, Rolling Stones is probably the top band to be respected by. So it's